It's Lunchbox Records. Now, this is a pretty famous store. It's been around a while. I see a lot of stuff on YouTube about Lunchbox Records. I got to tell you, Larry, it's a damn nice store.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dee Snider was there signing autographs, for God's sake. No, he wasn't, but he should have been. Yeah, overall, what did you get while you were there, Larry?
I picked up a few things there.
Yeah.
I picked up 2 Grateful Dead live albums. I'm trying to remember the concert series that it's a part of, but it's a fantastic recordings of the Dead, and the song selections on them are terrific, and they're just freaking fantastic. My wife Denise is going to be happy to be able to hear some of that stuff. I'm going to like listening to some of that stuff. So I picked up 2 of those, which already sent me back another pretty penny.
Yeah.
Then I saw a remastered Bob Marley Legend album, and that got terrific reviews, and that was nice. I picked that up. And then as I was checking out, after I had paid, my eyes were just wandering around a little bit,
and they could.
And I saw the Mobile Fidelity 1-step of the Eagles Desperado, but I couldn't see the price. I said, "How much is that?" And he goes, $100. I'm like, "What?" Now, that's the lowest I've ever seen it, ever. For a 1-step. So I said, "Bring it out, bring it on."
The 1-step.
Yeah.
Pulls the trigger.
Yeah.
That is the lowest.
The lowest that I've seen
$100.
that before today.
Yeah.
Was at your record show a few months ago.
Was it the Eagles 1-step?
Yep, and it was $125, and that wasn't a bad price.
Yeah.
The other place that they're selling it today was $170.
Oh, Larry, you did all right for yourself.
I was happy about that.
And then I got Larry. Tell me, because Larry actually turned me on to this. Was a live jazz record. The
Tedeschi Trucks Band. And they are a jazz rock outfit, and Derek Trucks is one of the best slide guitarists that is living. He was playing on the Mark Knopfler. He played on the Mark Knopfler record, did some slide guitar work on it.
I remember the name.
Yep, and I think it's Sharon Tedeschi is a vocalist, and she also plays guitar. They sure did.
Yep.
And it's a great band. It's a terrific band.
Yeah, and I only paid $27 for it. It's a 3 LP set, and it has a digital download, and it was still sealed.
That's freaking
I'm like, okay,
that's
you got
awesome.
me. So, and then Larry talked me into it, which I'm kind of glad I did, because I bet you it's going to be killer.
Yep.
And then I got a couple of bargain records. I bought that one with the King Crimson members, Porcupine Tree. It looks like a little, I wouldn't call it a super group. It was maybe like the semi-super group.
You know what it is? You know what's going on is when King Crimson stopped touring 2 years ago, because Robert Fripp is really old.
Yeah.
The other members are not really old. So what are they going to do? Just retire because he retired? So they're all now going to other groups and doing things. Tony Levin, the bass player, he's playing with a group called the Stickmen with Pat Masiello, or whatever his last name is, the drummer, and they're doing other things, including, I guess, this album that you saw.
Yeah.
And did you notice when you walked in the store, if you turned to your left, they had a Lego of the store?
I didn't, Larry.
I
mean, there was so much
I can't believe we didn't take a picture.
They had shelves all the way to the top. They had box sets all the way across the top.
Yep.
All right. I think we can do all of this. Used vinyl condition, overall, 1 to 10.
I would say...
Lunchbox Records in Charlotte.
I didn't see anything in bad condition there. So I'd say, a 9.5, 9.
Yeah, I'm going to go a 9, and I'll tell you, they didn't even have a bargain section. I don't know where, maybe they're selling those at a flea market or some other side thing, but all they had was good quality used vinyl, as well as, we'll get to that, that's the new selection. So, yep, we're both 9 on that, agreed. Very genres.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes, it was.
I went in there and I saw a ton of rock. I saw a ton of metal. I saw a ton of jazz. I saw a ton of anything I was looking for.
Yeah.
They had a ton of soundtrack action.
They had country in there too.
And
bluegrass.
Yeah, I give that a 9.
Yeah, I'm too.
9.5
I'm a 9
maybe,
all day
you know?
on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just, and I even remarked to you while I'm in the store, I'm like, Larry, I don't think I've ever seen an entire section of jazz. And again,
Yeah.
I looked at it.
Yep.
Everything's wonderful.
Yeah.
We'll take it to the next thing. Prices. What did you think?
I'm a little conflicted on this, right?
Yeah.
I bought a couple CDs in there, the Grateful Dead's. They were not cheap. They were $42
Saw that.
and $37 each. So they weren't cheap, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
But the Mobile Fidelity was a terrific value.
Stole the show.
For sure. I thought the prices were good. I'd give them a solid 8.5 for pricing.
You know what? I'm going to be with you on an 8.
Yeah.
For sure. We definitely see eye to eye on that. I mean, a 3-record set with a digital download for $27 was $28.
Yeah.
It was marked down from like $38.
Yep.
I think it was great. As far as new selections.
Oh, I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a...
I'm actually going to give them a 10.
Yeah, look at you.
I'm going to 10.
Yeah.
They stocked everything. They had Jar Flies, which just came out.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Deep Purple box set. Anywhere.
No.
And that just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
But the Jar Flies was just released on the 26th, I believe.
Yep.
And they were in there, and it was all ready to go. So I saw new stuff from jazz to heavy metal to death metal, whatever.
They had the new Judas Priest in there.
They did.
And,
Yeah.
I thought the new stuff was great.
I did too.
I'd give that a 9.
Yeah, I'm going a solid 10 on it.
Cool.
Friendly and knowledgeable.
Oh, I thought they were fine out.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to greet everybody that came in because, quite frankly, the place was packed.
Well, not only that, it was very much
and I
so.
like the fact that you and me were talking, and ordinarily I'd say, if somebody else wants to chime in, hey, leave us alone. We're talking. But we were talking about music, and the girl standing next to us chimed in.
She did.
And next thing you know, all 3 of us were talking for 5 minutes. I like that.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, it's and
friendly
everybody's
people.
Everybody's there for the same reason.
The atmosphere was
'cause
good.
They love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I would totally agree. Hi-fi selections.
They had a fair selection of high fidelity. I wouldn't say it was overwhelming, but even in the jazz section, I saw some nice pressings.
I did too.
All over the place. So
Yeah.
I would give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. And the atmosphere.
I love the atmosphere.
I'm gonna give it a 10.
Yeah. I mean, we're old people, and everybody in there was young, so I like it.
I did. But not only that, the whole entire store from top to bottom, it's just something to look at.
Yeah.
There was something everywhere to look at.
And they had some toys there, some collectibles.
They did.
They had magazines and books, back issues of things. And that's all cool for a music store. That's
Very
what
cool.
it should be,
Would you drive 2 hours to go to back to that place?
I'll tell you what, if I was on the look, I'd peruse. I'd want to go there and peruse.
Yeah. I would say
awesome.
overall for Lunchbox Records in Charlotte, almost right downtown, a little bit outside, I'm going to give that dude a solid 9 all the way around. It beat Noble Records.
Yeah, and I would go 9.5 because I'll take your 9, and the Lego on top of that puts it at a 9.5.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, so that's our review of our Charlotte road trip here, and as we close into April, getting close to April, 2024.
No, it's a good trip, man.
It was a good
trip.
I enjoyed it. It was a beautiful day.
Absolutely.
The weather was great all day. We ate at
Noble. Was it Noble Bar?
Smoke.
Noble Smoke.
Yeah, our quest today was burnt ends and records, and we got some burnt ends.
We did,
and we got some. The ribs were fantastic. Good place to go.
Brisket was awesome.
Brisket was melting your mouth.
Yeah.
And so we stuffed ourselves and drank too much soda, and we got back on it again. So we're heading back home. And thanks for joining Larry and I on our first road trip.
That's right.
in 2024, and we'll just continue doing these when we can.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everybody.